Hello out there. How's everybody doing? And welcome to the latest installment of The State of Joe. I'm your host, Joe Santiago, and I'm coming to you from an undisclosed location today. I haven't done a video in a while, so I wanted to get one in here. And so basically, in the last 3 years, all that everybody's been through and what I've been through, everybody deals with problems in their own way, unique way. And what I'm doing after the last 3 years, okay, I've been working through this pandemic and following the rules of the government that they say we have to do, trying to keep up with it and do what I can within reason. And like everybody else, I'm sure, trying to jump through the hoops and make sure you follow the regulations as much as you can and whatnot. Try to stay safe and all that. And with all these problems and COVID and then monkeypox and who knows what's next. Still wearing a mask in the inside of stores and stuff, and I take it off outside. I don't have close contact with a lot of people and stuff still, so I'm still doing that. But just an update there. But anyway, after these last 3 years, and I hate to bring it up again, but the new normal, everybody has their new normal, their reality, their what they believe, what they don't believe, or what they're following, whether they believe it or not. And they're just doing it and going through the steps to keep everybody happy. But what these last 3 years have done to me is now, at this point in the last, I'd say, month or so, I've really just, I am slowing down. Okay, I'm getting a little older, of course. I'm 44 now. But now things are starting to fall in place. The new normal that everybody has, and what it is everybody's new normal is different. So there's a lot of new normals. My new normal is not the same as yours. Yours is not the same as mine, because of circumstances, things that have happened, friends and loved ones that we've lost, and that we don't communicate with as much, has dramatic effects on you, your psyche, your everything, your day-to-day life. But yeah, I am slowing down, okay? I am taking it easy. I'm doing like a southern lifestyle. I am slowing down because I am tired of running around, okay? I've run around for the last 3 years. I've worked through this whole thing. I've done what they wanted me to do. I've had ups and downs. I've had good days and bad days, just like everybody else. I've been a jerk. I've been nice. I've been angry. I've been sad. All kinds of stuff. Depressed. But like a lot of people, I'm sure, with these ups and downs of everything we're going through, it can really mess with your brain, basically, and get you second guessing and thinking about things. Well, basically, yeah, I'm slowing down, and that includes driving out in public, at work, especially slowing down, because I've worked my butt off for the last 3 years, while everybody around me, the employees, are really bad right now. I understand there's no help, supposedly, and this and that, and I'm sure that has a lot to do with government programs where people are getting money. But as for a normal person who's working, I am slowing down. And I am not going to run around like a crazy person. I'm not going to do it. I don't care how much money you pay me. If you want to pay me like 20 or 40 more dollars an hour, then you'll see me moving around faster. But I don't think that's going to happen. And if it does, then we'll talk. But as it stands now, the money I'm making and the help I'm getting from other employees and everybody doing their job, and nobody's doing their job right now. They're just doing whatever they want, and the companies are letting them get away with it because they're so hard up for help. So they're letting them get away with things they normally wouldn't. That's part of the new normal there. Now, like I said, I'm slowing down. I am eliminating stress from my life because all these distractions and all the media and all the entertainment and everything we see and just general people are getting all crazy and worked up over things. I, for one, am not going to get worked up over things. I'm going to stay level-headed for as much as I can. I mean, yeah, everybody gets worked up, but overall, I am taking the stress level down, relaxing more. I'm not being easily distracted and affected by what I hear on the news and what the world is telling me, because it's not as bad as they say. The climate is not as bad as they say. Okay, they can tell you anything. It'll get in your head. Then, your imagination is where all sin starts, it says in the Bible, and you just like think of things, and then it keeps growing, and mountains from molehills. Okay, and you just, after a while, you're just become a paranoid, skittish, just insane person, basically. Psychosis, forms of psychosis take effect because they're doing psychological like things to us that cause us to think certain things. They trickle out, like with UFOs and stuff. They say certain things, then they retract things, they take it away, they add things. COVID, same thing. One day it's this, next day it's that. Then they're not sure if monkeypox, they say it's a skin-to-skin disease, but now they're saying they're not sure if it'll transform into a respiratory disease. So who knows on that? There's other diseases out there that they're working on that they probably have in labs that will be released one way or another, by mistake, or who knows, terrorism or on purpose, as experiments, as tests, and different things. They'll be disguised as diseases and stuff, but they could just be social experiments. And the whole thing with social media, well, social experiments, it's a social media, it's a social experiment. All your information's on there. You're telling everything. It's a CIA agent's dream come true. CIA loves it because you're putting all your information out there. They don't have to, the NSA doesn't have to intercept your stuff. It's all on there. They could figure out what you like because you're saying all this stuff. And I fall victim to that because I say stuff too, but I don't really care. Some people do care. It's not a big deal. I mean, we're not here that long, and people want to like stand up, and yeah, I stand up for things, but like I'm also with the caveat that I'm only here for like what, 80 to 100 years or whatever it is, as far as we know, unless there's a major breakthrough in science or whatever where we can live longer. But that's as far as I know. You're not going to have a unimaginable impact on human life. You're just here in the cycle. You go through your existence. We can't control 99% of the stuff that happens. really. We can control little things, so concentrate on those. Start there. But yeah, I'm taking the stress level down. I am relaxing more. I am moving physically slower. Physically slower. I'm not going to hurt myself just to get money or just to keep my company happy or and bust my butt and end up getting hurt, blowing a knee, hurting my leg, whatever it is, pulling your back, your shoulder, all your parts of your body that can go. I'm not going to do it, okay? I'm not your little torture experiment to push me as far. I will do what I can do, and that's it. And that's where I'm at. I don't care if you think I'm making a lot of money. I'm not making that much money. Everybody's been evened out. The money thing has been adjusted, and yeah, we're paying more for stuff, but we all got more money, and money is the rate of money is different now. So so and they rush through all this stuff. Of course, there's no like real thinking about it. They just rush it through. Here's the new thing, $4 or $5 gas, blah blah blah. Now you deal with it. Get an electric car. Well, no, I'm not gonna get an electric car. I've been thinking about it, and that's like equivalent of basically when you have an electric car, we don't know the technology. We don't know the effects of the electric car, the electrified car that's around you. That's like the phone that you're carrying or the laptop on your lap. It's giving you radiation. So the electric car could be almost like our own little personal electrified thing that we're stuck in, that that could be killing you. The electric car could be a big thing. They'll find out that the batteries and the electric system of the car itself and the electrified car, it basically creates a field, electric field around you, that causes radiation or whatever, and it could kill you. You don't know. It could give you cancer, of course. So in other words, I'm not rushing into what the government tells me to do. I'm going to deduct it, and that's what you should do. And I would suggest you take it easier these days. The vaccines have kind of, they've gone in our bodies and making adjustments to our bodies. So, like, we're not going to be able to do some stuff that we were able to do. Some stuff we will, but there's still side effects to everything. And you do the best you can. And I'm going to be stress-free as much as possible. I'm going to take it easy. And I'm going to slow down. I don't care if it's driving or whatever. People can get irritated with me and mad, and I'm going to think about things before I say them. I'm going to take longer to talk. I'm going to take longer to give you an answer at work or in the street, or an official asking me a question. I am going to think about what I say, because you're not going to catch me in some kind of lie or some kind of thing where you try to turn it on me and get me in trouble. So I'm going to stop and think about things more than I have been. I'm going to be slower. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to take some time out of the day. And a big thing everybody should be doing is, this is just one thing recently, is just like, it's not anything real new, but like, say you have a bunch of stuff going on. You could do this anywhere, anytime, any place. You just close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, if you feel like you're getting stressed out for any reason or whatever, you're at work or whatever, just find a quiet place, go out on a break in your car, into an empty conference room or something, or a break room or locker room, wherever you need to go. Close your eyes. And once you close your eyes and the distractions of the world are away from you, you can just take a breath, a little breath, relax, close your eyes, and just realize that you are, you are a living being that is being distracted and pulled in a million directions with devices and things you're told to worry about that you don't really have to worry about. All you have to worry about is living, trying to keep up with the expenses, and being happy and not stressed out by what they want you to be stressed out for because of. You just close your eyes, and you could do this anywhere, and it's a quick little meditation. And already my eyes have been closed for a little bit, and I'm starting to feel relaxed because I'm blocking stuff out of my mind, and it's hard to do. I understand if you have a lot of worries and stuff, but you need to do it. You need to just relax and close your eyes and just don't think about things, and just meditate and just clear your mind. And if you do that, even for like this amount of time, my eyes are closed, I'm starting to see little colors behind my eyes. I'm starting to get relaxed and more relaxed. And now if you were to close your eyes in like a room and really, really get into deep meditation, you could, who knows what you could uncover or clear your mind to the point where you just feel really good. Now I'll open my eyes, and just that little time period of me closing my eyes and just relaxing has helped me immensely. I can feel it, my body. I feel relaxed now. I feel like I'm in a good place. And you can keep doing that, and as you do it, and you probably, can do it for lesser time here and there, and it's like a little power meditation or whatever to help you. And you just do it. You feel yourself going crazy. You just, you go back to the basics. You talk yourself down. It's nothing wrong with talking to yourself. And people think you're crazy. Hey, it doesn't matter what people think. We're just living our lives. And, I hate to sound cruel, but we're all gonna die, and you just gotta make the most of the time you have, and like avoid death and just stress and pain and all this stuff. Now that's the other thing is like in the Bible it says in those times, talking about the end times, there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Well, I was thinking, well, what is that? Is that just like the pain of someone being in hell or whatever, or torment, eternal torment or torment or whatever? Well, think of it this way. What if it's just the weeping and the gnashing of teeth? Well, gnashing of teeth, okay? What is that? When people do that, that's pain. You're feeling pain, bodily pain. That's why you need to meditate. You need to slow down. You need to relax and know your limits, as the Quran says. One thing I learned from the Quran, more than anything they stress, is know your limits, because every person has limits that we want to go beyond, and we want to keep going, and more. No. You do what you're capable of doing at that time, at that moment. If a opportunity comes up where it's something beyond your scope of expertise or whatever, or what you can do, you just do the best you can with it. You may have to improvise on the spot in a situation, but know your limits. There's certain things I can't do, and I know that, and I accept that, and I say, no, I'm not ready to do that, I'm sorry. And you say no. People need to say no more, because It takes away stress. It establishes a line where you say yes or no. Well, no, I'm not going to do that. Now we can talk about this and we can change things a little. If it's a work situation, a life situation, a partner situation, a family situation, whatever it is, you can make little adjustments, but there's certain things you got to just say, no, I'm not doing it. No. So say no when you need to say no. Know your limits. Say no. I'm not doing it. No. People don't like to do that a lot these days. Everyone's afraid and wants to respect everybody's feelings. Well, too bad. Everybody has feelings. So the person that's being asked of something, they have the right and they have feelings and the right to say no. Just no. And they don't have to give a reason. It's just no. Less stress, less worry, slow down. You won't hurt yourself because you'll know your limits. So do all those things, and the meditation thing helps. Now, that's what my new normal is. My new normal is all those things I just mentioned. My eyes have been opened to certain things where my life is being simplified. I wouldn't say in some aspects it's not better, but I'm adjusting, I'm adapting, and coming up with the best plan for me, knowing my limits. Now, there's certain things you could do. You could go out on a limb. You could go move to wherever you want, to make a job or an opportunity happen. You could do that. You can change your reality. You can do that. But it's going to come with circumstances, problems along the way, sacrifices, hard work, determination, all that stuff. So again, everybody's new normal is not the same. Some people have totally changed. I know I've changed because of the last 3 years. But I don't just leave it at that. I continue to grow. I allow myself to keep growing and keep changing and keep adapting to what I need to change into, because you will go crazy if you just try to do everything they want you to do. You just can't do it. So just take a step back, relax, again, slow down, less stress. That's my new normal. It might not be yours. You may be more stressed. You may be more on edge. You may be angry. You may be depressed. You may be hateful. You may be all this stuff. Or you may just be happy with everything. I don't know. I don't see how you can just be happy with everything. But if you are, you are. That's you. And God bless you. But me, personally, no. I'm not happy with everything. And I'm going to keep living my life, holding my head high, and believing what I believe, and that's it. It's not going to be like some big movement where like everybody has to know what you think and you have to put it on social media and wear something that says like I voted or I did this or I'm against abortion or I'm for abortion. Or I don't care what you're for or what you're against. What you need to focus on is just your day-to-day life and not like all these issues and political things that are all around you. That's what causes people to get into problems. So everybody can have opinions on these things, obviously, and I do too. But like when it gets down to it, at the end of the day, you just keep your stress level down, keep relaxing, keep prayer, keep talking to God, keep talking to yourself too, because when there's no one around and help situations bad at work, talk to yourself. I've been doing it a lot more and it's been helping me, even like especially because I wear the mask and stuff, so I can get away with talking to myself more, which is fine. If it helps you get through the day and you're not hurting anybody, There's nothing really wrong with it. You're not hurting yourself or anybody, and hey, you do what you got to do. So, yeah, I just wanted to let everybody know. Everybody's new normal is not the same. You essentially you got to find your new normal, where you want to be in the new normal spectrum, and you just you make that new normal for yourself, and you own it, and you start living it out, and you try to be happy, because that's what life's about: being happy, not being stressed and in pain and weeping and gnashing of teeth, and and side effects from vaccines and different things are going to cause you pain, and out of nowhere, things you don't understand, the way you repetitive motions at the workplace, driving, different things are going to cause you pain in your body. Overdoing things, it could be anything, playing sports, whatever. It all takes energy out of you, and it all takes from your from your body one way or another. So just basically, my motto here, the end of the story here, is just be happy, look for ways you can reduce your stress, and meditate and pray, and be happy with life, because life is great. It's not as bad as they say it is. So this is my new normal. I will be moving slower. I will be talking slower. I will be acting. Everything will be done slower. And I'll be taking my time and walking. And my feet will be moving. And I won't be tripping myself up and scurrying around. And when my manager or an official tells me this, that, and the other thing, I say, I'll do the best I can, sir or ma'am. And that's all there is to it. And the one thing is, if I can't get anywhere with you and get some sense into your head as a person, whether you're my superior or just an average citizen on the streets, if I talk to you and you have your head shoved up your south end, I'm not going to deal with you. I will turn around and just walk away. And I don't, if you piss me off enough, yeah, I might say a few things, but I'm trying not to do that. I'm just trying to turn around and just walk away. If I'm trying to talk and you're like not letting me talk, or you're getting loud, or you're getting rude, I'm just going to turn around and walk away. I don't care. I don't need your acceptance, and I don't need your approval of anything. I can do what I want. So I will do what I want, and that's just the way it is. I'll do what I want, and I encourage everybody else to do what they want. And if somebody is just being rude and nasty with you, you just get away from them and just ignore them, and don't bother talking to them, because it's just not worth it. And there's better things to worry about. There's a lot of stuff to worry about. Everybody has problems and things to worry about. So that's it. That's my new normal. It's probably not gonna bode well with a lot of people, but again, I don't care, because this is reality. And all these problems that the government and the world wants us to worry about, okay, I'll take them into consideration, but I'm not going to make major adjustments to my life in every level just because they want me to. All this stuff's going to happen, whether I agree with it or disagree with it. It's all going to happen. This is the world. The realities are all happening. The world is happening. So there's nothing I can do about it. Just do the best you can, and I'll do the best I can in my new normal. You do the best you can in your new normal. And hopefully we can help each other out when we can, but you can't always depend on other things to help you out. You have to make changes and adjustments, and you have to be the one to get through this. So keep your head up, and just keep being yourself, and don't let other people tell you what to do, and sway your opinions on things just to fit in. I did that for too many years, and I think I've said that before, but I used to be a people pleaser. I'm not doing it, especially not now. And after all the years, when I was younger, I was like that. And no, I'm not doing that. I'm living my life for me. I am responsible for my life. I am responsible for myself. And I try to help people when I can, and everybody should, but you can only do so much. So be realistic, know your limits, as the Holy Quran says, and that's it. You just know your limits and you do that. And everything else will be fine, and you make adjustments on the way. And that's all there is to it. So I hope everybody's safe and doing okay out there. I would recommend, again, we haven't seen a lot of big shortages. We've seen some shortages of food and things like baby formula and stuff. So there's things coming down the line. They're saying that like next year is where we're really gonna get hit with a lot of shortages too. So still have to stock up for some water, potable water, and food, and all that. Like one of these food companies that the shelf life is like 20 years or whatever for the food. If something happens, the power goes out, the internet goes down, the banks close, we get hit with an asteroid, there's a nuclear attack, there's a new disease outbreak, monkeypox gets bad, and they start implementing lockdowns and stuff again for that. And that's the other thing too, monkeypox. Well, there was, before monkeypox came out, there was a truck carrying a bunch of monkeys in crates. The truck crashed. Some monkeys got out and things got all thrown around. Well, those monkeys were those monkeys being experimented on with monkeypox, and were they infected? There was a girl who was in contact with them at the scene or whatever, and she got sick. Then they tried to later blame it on COVID, but again, we don't know any of the stuff. They just leave us little breadcrumbs, so we don't know. But I think that truck essentially caused this monkeypox outbreak. So that's my opinion. The truck with all the monkeys in the crates that nobody knew, that was traveling across the United States to another laboratory in another state. They were moving the monkeys from one state to another, and they were going like all the way across part of the United States. Well, that's just a red flag for me. So sorry, I don't believe the narrative that this just came out of nowhere. Things don't just come out of nowhere. There's a reason. Every action has an opposite, an equal and opposite reaction. Newton's laws apply to not only like movement and stuff, but reasons why things happen. So there's a reason for everything. We don't know it, but there is. So I'll leave you with that. Thank you for listening, and I hope everybody's okay. Like I said, you should be wearing your mask inside and around groups. Only take it off once in a while. You can take it off outside, I would say, but inside you should be wearing it, I think, and you should still be wearing it until we know what's going on. So there's new strands of COVID and stuff around, so it is what it is. It's here with us. now the CDC just said it's going to be here forever, which I pretty much already knew that it's going to be for a while. It's by design, and when you design things, they last and they evolve and they go on. So everybody be safe, and just keep doing the best you can. That's all I can say. And stress-free, concentrate on that, worry-free, do your meditation, your prayers, and stay calm, relax, don't overdo it, don't hurt yourself, because if you hurt yourself, you're screwed. You'll be out of work or whatever, or something worse, and you don't know what's going to happen. Well, that'll lead to something worse if you're dependent on your job, but to pay things. But so that's it. Thank you again, and I will talk to you later. And keep the faith as always, and peace out.